Hey y'all, I'm back. Sitting here at work, relaxing, watch TV on the tablet. Well, today I want to show y'all pretty much everything in the warehouse. So today I'm going to show y'all what we do in a newspaper joint. What machines we even use. What is, why am I here all the time? Like all the time. I'm going to show you why I'm here all the time. So here we go. I'm about to show y'all. Alright. This is going to be our tour bus. And this is the warehouse. Alright. Yep, we're rolling. Alright. So typically when I come in here on a night-to-night basis, I usually come over here to my toolbox and I usually pull this thing along and we basically will go and get ready and set up. My machine I typically run is right here. It's called Machine 3. It's kind of small. It's very reliable. It gets the job done. I run the bag. Y'all guys used to get a paper come in the mail with a colorful paper, and usually the jacket is typically a certain colors, and then they'll say the bag on it. So usually this type of machine I use to run it. It has 17 hoppers on it. They all machine engineer very well. Get the job done. So basically you put your lead jacket in this one here. This first one here. And you ought to get it to right here in the middle of the machine. And then usually you can open up, this opens up the jackets to allow the rest of the jobs on each hopper to fill up in your jacket. This is your most important part of the job. Then it goes through this conveyor setup, runs all the way out, crosses over here into a reject chute, and then shoots it out. Usually goes into a trash can. Obviously they took everything out because we're going out of business. This is my office. I usually be standing over here working on here 12 hours, 24 hours. I do have to get up a lot. To keep this machine running, it takes a lot of practice and patience, and you have to have a lot of practice and patience. Paper comes over here. It used to be a stacker here and a strapper. We're gonna get to those in a moment. Then it'll just travel to the back through all these conveyors. And it just works its way back here. Skids will be 84 in a bundle, sometimes 72, sometimes 96, sometimes a little higher. So the equipment I was talking about that's usually up there is actually back here. It's going to Indy. Everything back here is going to Indianapolis. We're going to get it shipped away. But this is a strapper. It's old school. I believe this came out early 90s, late 80s. And this company here, they just got these a little older. They're a little cheaper. I was told that he bought them at a yard sale. I mean, I can't believe that, but hey, can't believe everything here. And then these here are smart strappers. These guys, they can strap stuff up before they even touch the machine. It's pretty unique. These here, they're okay. And then those is the upgraded versions of these. Alright. These here are the craziest printers, but they are pretty cool. They're unique. So like this one here uses air. And that's the regular printer. It's the printer here. Then this usually pushes all the papers out. Oh, they got a thing on it to block it from exposing it hitting the floor. And this one here is also air. We got ones that are full electric. They're pretty cool, but the air ones are the unique ones. So you have to program them, and if you get them programmed right and tuned in good, they work wonders. These are the stackers. These are designed for the skinny papers. So back in last year, they just went back to the big paper. Now they got these little skinny papers that these are designed for. I don't know where they're going because they pretty much made the Columbus Dispatch paper back to the original size. But for those $5 papers, they were going through these things here. They're fast as hell. You can get these up to 64,000 RPM. If you get paper flying at you so fast, I'll show you a brief moment of it. But right now, let's get back to it. So this is a palletizer. So this thing here is pretty neat. It shoots pallets out right there. Then you have a cardboard machine there. It picks up the cardboard and puts it over onto the job. And of course, all the bundles, they come through here. And all go through here. This is an air unit. So what this does is these giant forks right here, it will come down, scoop the job up, scoot them over, send them over there, where that guy there, that guy right there, picks up cardboard, it goes, sloop the power board up, moves it over, dumps it right on the job, and keeps repeating the process. As this machine here is putting layers and layers of jobs on a skid. It's pretty cool. This all is very unique. It's very high tech in here. Oh, you know, honestly, I'm starting to think this will probably be a great YouTube video. So I might put this on YouTube. This a thought. All right, that right there is a huge electrical box. I ain't allowed to be in it. I'm considered as a mechanic / supervisor. It's weird because honestly, in the morning I'm a mechanic, and then at night on third shift or something, I'm a supervisor. All right, so that's the big machine. So that's machine 4. There's only a few guys that run that. I got to run it too, which is pretty fun, but I learned that I'm not really the type of person to run it. This is my baby, machine 3. Alright, this machine here is called machine 632. The short name is machine 6. It's a wonderful lady named Heather. She runs this machine. She runs this machine like no other person runs this machine. There's a guy that used to work here named Willie, and he ran the machine up the way right here. He ran this machine, did a great job running it. Too bad he didn't get to stay. He probably got that bonus. All right, so back to this machine here in the middle is machine 2. The whole entire crew runs this machine. Matter of fact, there's so many tricks and things you need to know about running this machine to get it to run right. All right, next, machine 1 is the first one down there. Now all 3 of these machines do the same exact thing. They do their thing. They get the job done. So back to the stackers. We got a working stacker, we got a working strapper, and honestly, I have all three different design of strappers in here. All right, so this is the stacker. This was for a design for the old paper. Yep, because that just all it does is when the old paper comes through, it just smushes it a little bit more, finds it more, and drops it in more better. Makes it look really good and rich when you put them all together. Same one, the 500 here. This is the crazy fast one. We leave it in just for a backup. That's all. It's just backup. But see how them things move? I don't play around. Yeah, they be moving at 56,000 RPM. Full speed. This is when this giant conveyor here goes, this long one, all the way into the back of the warehouse. We're gonna go back there, I'll show you. Takes care of business. Alright. So this is our warehouse. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now I'm gonna take y'all to the vault. It ain't much in there, but hey, we're gonna hop back on the touring bus. And we're going to head to the vault. So this place here, I've been here for 2 years. I love it. I used to love it. The hours is unlimited. It has put me in a lot of crazy zones, but hell, this job here paid the bills. It gets it done. All right. Before we go into the vault, this is where we park our forklifts at, including my tour guide. Yeah, we're about to head into the vault right now. All right. Now the vault used to be full as hell, full to the T. Like this place couldn't get no fuller than what it is now. It is empty, butt naked empty. That means that the jobs are gone. There's no more work for us, at least in Columbus. But it's a pretty nice place. You do a lot of storage, get a lot of stuff done, take care of a lot of people. Yep, out the vault we go. Alright, next place we're gonna head to, the basement. Yeah, well they call it the basement because their press people is always upstairs. So they call this the basement area. Typically, so we do our trash there. Nothing special, just dumping trash. All right, welcome to the basement. I'm gonna park right here because any robots can't fuck with me. I mean, mess with me. Excuse my language. So down here, this is where the robots go pick the paper up, and they put them in these giant rollers. The robots do, not the people. But the people help. They put them in these giant rollers. And this paper here gets cut up. It'll go upstairs to a whole nother department. And guess what, guys? The ink gets put on. Woohoo! The ink! So I don't know much about this equipment here. I really didn't get a chance to work on it as much. But I got to see it. It looks pretty cool. Alright. Now we're going to head to where the papers get brought in. Well, before we go, let's go look at these robots. So these robots here, they have their own brain sometimes, and they do their own thing. They kick on, they cut on. But what they really do is they pick that paper up, which I'm gonna show you. This paper be super huge. That's not even half of it. It's probably about, add a little bit more, about that big, about that wide. And these things here gotta pick that up, and they put them in there, these rollers. And they're pretty smart because you can tell them on one thing, and then that's it. I'm not sure what this is, but this is pretty cool. It looks like it says this is a hand wheel. So this thing here is one of the, like I said, took the paper, probably compressed it, rolled it up, sent it somewhere else. Look how old the machinery is. Look how cool that is. Wow. Look at those gears. Wow. That's pretty sweet. Alright, we're going to the paper room. So come on, we gotta head back to my tour bus. So if you're wondering how this is being controlled, how the robots is really being controlled, because they're pretty smart. It's this guy right here in the middle. He's the guy that controls the robots, right? Yep, so he's the guy that controls the robots. Man, look at this stuff here. Stuff we're never gonna see again. Alright, welcome to the paper room. Honestly, when they told me this place was going out of business, I didn't kind of believe them because of this. See these huge amounts of paper? Oh yeah, that's that paper I was telling you about. See, that's a fresh roll. But you see how mountains and mountains, yeah baby, mountains, mountains of paper. And we can keep going. It goes all the way down the way, all the way in the back. Mountains of paper. This never runs out. It makes it me hard to believe that this place is going out of business just because of mountains of paper. This is a paper joint. It does nothing but the best in the business. Makes beautiful newspapers, makes beautiful magazines. Now if I was a millionaire, maybe a billionaire, I'll buy this place and keep it running. Just because it's there. It's there. Now over here, this unique machine is to make the front cover of the magazine. So this is a magazine inserter. So, and you got like your first page, second page, third page, fourth page. Man, this is beautiful equipment. And this stuff here is very unique. You're never gonna see this ever again. Ever again. Well, if you work at a newspaper place, you will see this every day. But look how unique that is. Look at the ingenuity that these people put in to making this equipment work. This stuff, some of this stuff is over 50 years old and it still works fine. Very well. Works great. That's just some of it. The rest of it's probably like 20 years old. We're keeping it real because it's electronic. It's electronic. I mean, shoot. But just everything in here is fine, well put, works great. So this thing here, all the excess junk that comes through it, sucks it out and it dumps it into a trash can that's usually right there. But yeah, man, this thing here is unique. When you got people all day that's sitting on here, and all they gotta do is just keep this thing full. So they just put paper here, and it just sucks it down, and it'll redo it, set it all up. This will make me want to keep it because this is great. If you buy a bunch of these, you can have a magazine company. Hey, you have a warehouse full of paper. All right, off back on the tour. Let's roll. Alright, so now we're about to head upstairs and I'll show you how this paper is being processed. So we're about to walk it. Now we have to walk the rest. Say goodbye to the Greyhound bus that's been carrying me everywhere. My touring bus, that's what I'm calling it, the touring bus. Alright, so now we up here. I'll show you where we at. We made it upstairs. Engineering, maintenance, plate room, press room. Also, information service. From the top here, this is what it looks like. It's pretty nice. We came from all the way to the front. Now we all the way back here. Yeah. Alright. There's more to come. This week. Alright. Now, this is the maintenance room. Yeah. So most of the employees done quit. This place used to be full with tools. Everywhere. Tools. But now, this is the maintenance room. I don't see anybody in here. And honestly, I don't even think no one's here. Everyone done quit. But another conveyor, monster drill, and you don't see too many of this stuff around. These guys here, they have to use huge equipment to take care of all the equipment and stuff in the press room, because I'll be busy. I'll be downstairs working on the smaller machines. So there is probably about 60 mechanics for real that are in this warehouse. Oh, they clock in unit is up here. Maintenance shop. Alright. Now, let's go see where the plates get made at. So we gotta go down this hallway. And it's a nice little walk. Let's hope it's a nice little walk. This place is huge. I'm serious, it's huge. Now, for all your real news, for all the communities, for all the little counties in Columbus and outside of Columbus, this is where you go. Yeah. These guys here, the reporters, they know their job. They know their skill. They know what they're doing. They know how to get it done. But they're really are not here anymore. Matter of fact, this used to be full with stuff. Now it's empty. And it looks like that in their office as well. It's empty. There's no one in there. Like I said, everyone's going out of business, so place is getting starting to be a little more disappearing. All right. So now we up here. Oh man, I'm tired. All this long walking. This is walking. Plate making. So this is the plate making room. All right.
This is where we receive the digital files
Okay.
from the designers.
Okay.
They make the pages. This one is Lima. The designers will send it to EOP.
Okay.
And they will send it. My job here is to make sure I verify these pages.
Okay.
Make sure all the dates, folios are all right.
All right. Sweet.
And once I get it, when I review it, I'll send it to those machines over there.
Okay.
So digital files go to that machines. There's a laser over there that put images on the plate.
Okay.
So the plates will go down the process. We have a developer section. Once the images are on the plates, they'll go through the developer, and it's gonna wash away all the blue stuff from the plate. So those plates will go outside on the press, and the guys over there will take those plates, put it on the press, and start making them into newspaper.
Got it.
So this is where it starts. This is the first point of the production.
Okay.
From here, it goes outside
To me.
and to the press, and from the press to you.
To me.
Right
Okay,
there.
right. So the press to me.
Yep.
All right.
That is it.
That's cool. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
man.
you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, you can walk around and just check.
All right. So after they go through hell, they go through this unit here, come out. Alright. Back on our journey. Alright, well, I heard from the big guys up at League. They said that this is the last time this big machine is ever gonna run. Wow, look how huge it is. Oh, it's about to start up. This is a huge machine. They just got their plates. I was in the plate room watching it. Wow. I'm gonna miss working here. This unit here, it crushes compresses it, puts it on the paper for us. They get mad when I'll be like, oh, I gotta stop the machine. They be like, why? And then they gotta redo the plates. So, man. So they starting up. Making the paper right there. Let's see if we can get it in the picture. So those rollers right there are all moving right now. Alright, this is their parts department room for these 4 giant press. This is their power supply room. This runs those 4 giant press. Look how crazy that is. I'm not allowed in this room. I get electrocuted. Alright, let's roll. Among Us elevator. Alright, so now y'all seen it. The paper comes from the basement, comes upstairs, comes through these huge machines, works his way up to the front into my department, which I happily showed y'all. And that is all for y'all. I am done. I'm happy. I showed all of y'all what goes on inside a press. Remember that sign? This week. So I showed y'all all what goes on inside of there. We're back out here in my room. I'm about to go sit back, relax, chill, enjoy my night. Probably cruise around on my tour bus. Y'all seen some people. Y'all met some people. I'm out. Peace.